Hello everyone. This video is more about doing a translation. You know how we get into a challenge that we want to keep English as a development of the HMI in Beijer, and we have a customer from Russia who wants to see the language change in Russian. So I'll just demonstrate what we are going to do in this entire video and just dive into it. So here I have created like two text and hello world. Right now the language is English. If I toggle it, I can see it in Russian, and when I toggle it back, I see it back in English. So how do we do that? Let's go into that. I'm using IX Developer 2.4 Service Pack 6, and right now we'll select H2 base 15. We don't have a controller, so I'm using it as demo. And I'll say YouTube 1 because I created something earlier, didn't work, so doing the recording again. Okay, now this is screen 1. I'm developing, I'm putting a text here. I'll leave its name as text. I'll increase the font size to 26. I'll put one more text that will be like a hello world thing. Hello world. Or I like nowadays I like hello champion. How about that? Okay. So hello champion and 28. I'll keep as a size, and I'll give a button over here for toggle. I'll keep it a big one. Yep. As language. Okay. So now the cosmetic part is done. Now we'll dive into configuration. So this will be okay. One more thing. Okay. I have to create a tag for this. So language underscore selection. And there is no controller. So and data type is default. Okay. And there has to be some action taken with the button. So I'll just say toggle the tag. Which tag? Language selection. Okay. So I'm done on configuring this. Oh, sorry, the cosmetic part. Now I'll dive into the configuration part. You see, there is last row is text. Okay, I need another row over here as Russian. How do we create that? We create that by going into like multiple languages, into languages, click add, and we go into this language column. It will show you Afar, it's a language. I have needed Russian, so I'll go down. I'm selecting the language as Russian Russia, okay, and I come back on this text tab. Now I see this, you see this, there is a new column over here, which was not there earlier until I created this uh, under languages. I added this language Russian. So now I just need to like copy this and check what is the translation. I already have done it. So I just copy the translation over here in this column of Russian. Enter. Hello champion. And just do this translation and I will copy it over here and I'm done. So this is on the languages part. Now I have to do something on the tags, language selection tag. In the tags, when you come over here, make sure that this column is visible. You see scaling as checked, data exchange as checked, others as checked. What we want is we want to go into the action column, which will be all the way at the right, literally all the way at the right. And we'll select this trigger. It will be a value change. Tag will be always active. I want to keep it condition as equal to 0 when the language selection button is clicked. It is initially it is 0 and we want initially as language selection as English. So we'll click set language equal to default. Default is English. Now when we toggle it and that button, the language button on the screen on HMI, when it is 1, we want the set language to be Russian. So I'll keep it set language as Russian. And I click OK, just checking if this is everything done on the language selection. Yes, perfect. I do a save and I hit simulate. Okay, okay. Now the language selection is 0. So the language is default, which is English. Text, hello champions. When I click this button, language selection is equal to 1, which is Russian. So I see the text in Russian. Now when I want to change it back to English, I just toggle this button and I get English. So like this, uh, you can do it for multiple screens. Every time you enter a text, you will see here on which screen it is, whatever is the text in English, and you will have to keep on populating it in Russian. This list can be exhaustive for big projects. You can do like once you have written down at least like two of the translation, you can do an export in Excel, including Russian. Let's say I'll just give you a let's say I'll store it on my desktop for now as a translation. Okay, and hit OK. So I got this translation file. So we'll see it like this, that the Russian translation has to be done over here. As you have a bigger project, this will be a big list. You can do all the translation over here. And once you are done with that, you just need to do an import of that file. Like let's say, you're done with the translation in that Excel file. Let's say, you go to the download desktop, in my case, translation, and then just do import. I'm not doing that, but just giving you uh, a way how to, do it by import and export. Let me know how you like the video. Let me know if you find this video helpful, and if you want more details on the import and export, let me know. I'll create something more exhaustive on that one. Okay, thank you.